Hello students, welcome back in a new session. So today we will discuss some more components about list. So first one is reversing the elements of a list. How we can reverse the list. So in reversing the elements, programmer uses reverse function to reverse the elements of the list. So here we have one list and L1 dot reverse, and we got the reverse string. Okay, so here 110 is the last element and here is the starting element. Next one is sorting a list. So programmer uses sort function to sort the elements of the list. So in this example we have one list and here we have function sort L1 dot sort, and we got the answer sorting. Means we got the string, or we got the list in a ascending order, lowest one, upper one, then upper and maximum value. Next one is copying a list. So in this list we use copy function to copy the elements from one list to another list. So here we have list L, that is list L1. So L1 equals to apple, mangoes, bananas. Here we copy L1 dot copy into the L2, and finally we got print the L2 with the same list elements. Next is concatenation of a list. So here plus operator is used to concatenate the list. So here we have one list L1, second list L2, and we add or concatenate these two strings using the plus operator, and the value will be stored in a L3, and we print the L3. So we got the answer of concatenated list L1 and L2. Next is comparison of lists. So programmer uses relational operator for comparing the list. Here we have one list L1, 100, 200, 300 and 400. L2 contains the same value or list, and here we are comparing two lists L1 and L2, and we got the answer true because both the lists have the same elements. Now L3 equals to 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500, and we are just comparing here L1 and L3. So the value will be false because both the lists have different elements. Here we have 5 elements, 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500, and in L1 we have 4 elements. Now if we use another one L3 greater than L1, then it would give the true value because L3 have the greater than in L1. Next we have creation of nested list. So in this list, programmer can create a list inside another list. So this is called creation of nested list. Here we have list elements 100, 200, 300, 400. Then after 400 we have another list that contains 500, 600 and 700. Now if you want to check the index value of the now if we want to check the elements, then we use the index number of that elements. So here we use 0 index value. So we have 100 number on index value 0, and on one first position we have L1 of 2. That's why we have different index numbers, and on third position we have 300, and fourth positions we have 400, and then after in sequence we got. Now if we talk about this, so this is 0th position, this is first position, this is second position, and this is third position. Now on fourth positions we have complete set of list. So here how we will print a individual element inside the second list. Now here we have L1 of 4. So L1 of 4 is this number, this complete number. So here the second list would be print. Now if I want to print only that 500, so we use L1 of 4 of 0. So this 0 basically comes under the fourth L1 of. So here we use L1 of 4 0. This is the first string, first list index number, and this is the second list index number inside the fourth list. Same here, L1 of 4 and 1. So first position inside the at the fifth location. So here, at the fourth location, so here we have 600 value. Next one is list and strings. So list is a collection of individual elements or individual object, and strings is a sequence of characters or collection of characters. Now let's take an example of it. So here we have one list, that is L1 equals to 5 6 7 8, and when we check the type of that list, so it would be a list type. Its class is a list type class. Now we check the individual character of this list, so we use the index number. So type L1 of 0, it would be a class int because list contains the numbers here. Okay, same class int is represented here. Now L1 of 0, if we want to add all these elements inside the list, so we will just add L1 of 0 plus L1 of 1, L1 of 2 and L1 of 3, and we got the answer 26. Now we see about the strings. Now if we talk about the strings, so here we have one string S1 that contains the string 5 6 7 8, and first position, what is the number? So we use S1 of 0. So 0th is the index position, first element, so which contains the string 5. So when we check the type of this S1, so S1 of 0 position, so it is a class type of str string. Now if we want to add all these numbers same like as in list, so we have to use here int keyword before the every set of strings, because it is a string and the string cannot be add, it is just concatenated. So when we want to add the total summation of this number, then we have to use the int before the every element of the string. So int of S1 of 0 plus int of S1 of 1 plus int of S1 of 2 and int of S1 of 3. And finally we got the answer 26. And finally we got the answer 26. Now here we see some practical examples about these list operations. So here we have one list. Now we apply the reverse function L1 dot reverse, and now we print the L1. We got the reverse string. This was the original string and that was the reverse string. All the elements of that string is in reverse order. Now stick in next. So if we talk about the sorting a list, so here we use L1 dot sort. Now we print the L1. So here we have the list in sorting order, means in ascending order. Now next we have copy the functions. So that is the list. Now we apply the next list. L2 equals to and L1 dot copy, and we print the L2 and we got the same list exist inside the L1. So something like this we can also perform all the practical expressions of list. So do more practicals by own self. If you have any doubts, any problems, you can ask me from the suggestion box. Okay.
I hope you got some valuable information from this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Thank you.